Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Herschel Vora and you're watching the live video where I figure out how to code. So let's begin and let's see what I was up to the last time, and maybe we can look into what we have to finish. Okay, so let me share my screen with you guys, and this is my screen right now. Right, I am live on YouTube and Facebook, as you can see here. Yep. Okay, so let's see what this says. So I'll open freeCodeCamp. We were working on quality assurance certification, as you can see here in the title, quality assurance. Anyway, yeah, and I think we are working on this. I've finished 8 of them, so let's see. Let's understand how to put a profile together. I'll keep this tab open just in case. Okay, it says now that you can ensure the user accessing the profile is authenticated. That means this one, ensure authenticated. You can use the information contained in request.user on your page. Pass an object containing the property username, okay, and value of this as the second argument for the render method. So pass an object containing the property username. Property and value of this as the second argument. So I think after this I'll pass an object that has the key username and value as request.user.username for the render method of the profile view. Yep, yeah. Next, then go to your profile.pug view. Is that not profile.pug view? I think they might mean this profile.pug view. Yes. And add the following line below the existing h1 element and at the same level of indentation. Let's do that. Where do I see h1? That's where it is. So I'll add a new line here. As you can see, I've added that line and I've saved the document. This creates an h2 element here with the class center and id welcome containing the text welcome comma space username, yeah, whatever the username is. Also in profile.pug, add a link referring to the /logout root, which will host the logic to unauthenticate a user. This is an a tag that has the hyperlink reference or hypertext reference logout, and it will take you to logout. Okay, so I'll add another link here. Submit your page when you think you got it right. Okay, let's run this code. npm start please. Thank you. Oh wait, I didn't save it. I'll have to start it again. Cool. If I click on localhost, I pass the test. That means we did everything right. I'll also open localhost in here. If I try to log in with an incorrect username, this will say logout, I suppose. I think it's a logout button. Anyway, we're not done yet, so I'll not try to fill the form yet. Creating the logout logic is easy. The root should just unauthenticate the user and redirect to the home page instead of rendering any view. In passport, so we go back to server.js. In passport, unauthenticating a user is as easy as just calling request.logout before redirecting, and this logout root to do that. Got it. Request.logout response.redirect. I think I'll add it at the end after serialize user. To know what the order is, I'll have to look into this. So logging a user out. Where do I put the logout, please? Login, profile and logout, and then app use response request status. Wait a minute, I think I'm not done. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to go through that too. But after login and after profile, I'll add this logout. You may have noticed that you are not handling missing pages 404. The common way to handle this in Node is with following middleware. Go ahead and add this after all your other routes. All the other routes, so app.root, app.root, app.root after all the routes, which is the next one, the subsequent one. Paste and done. I'll indent it. Format document, please. Thank you. We are done with this step. Not really, we're not done. So I made a mistake somewhere. Logout should redirect to the home page. It did not. Let's find out why. But am I finished? /logout should redirect to the home page. That's what it does, redirect to the home page. Let's check here. After root profile, I add the root logout. Yeah, which is a get request that has request.logout and response.redirect. And the next one is app.use, which takes request, response and next. And if we do get status 404, then you type text and you say not found. And then the next is passport.use. We have passport serialized user, deserialized user, and that's and that. Okay, that's correct. So what seems to be the problem? Maybe I'll run it again. Yeah, now I passed the test, so something happened there. Cool. Registration of new users. Now you need to allow a new user on your site to register an account in the response.render for the home page, and a new variable response.render is rendered 4 times. Which one do they mean? I think this one. For the home page, yeah, index is the home page. Home page, add a new variable to the object passed along, show registration true. So I think after show login, we have to show registration true. When you refresh your page, you should then see the registration form that was already created in your index.pub file. This form is set up to post on register, so create that route and have it at the user object. We also have to create that route. Okay, let's go one by one. Let's first add show registration and run it to see what it looks like. Login form and registration form. Registration form is also weirdly username and password. That's okay. Cool. When you that was already created. This form is set up to post on register, so create that route. So we'll also create a route for that, which is register. Let's copy one of the routes, maybe profile, adding a user object. So you have to add a user object, I suppose. So maybe after profile I should add it, but this will become register the new user, authenticate the new user, redirect to profile. Yeah, add the user object. The logic of step 1 should be as follows: query the database with find one. I think we used find one before. Let's find out find one. Yes, query the database with find one. And they also gave us this code if we don't understand what we are doing. Cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're also supposed to make a post request, not a get request. Yes, a post. So query the database with find one. Let me, copy all this. But first, post. Post takes a callback argument for request response and next. So I can simply copy and paste all of this as well, it seems. The inserted document is held within the ops property of the doc. Pretty cool. And then also we have passport.authenticate. Yeah. What is this example? If user is not found and errors occur, the insert one will. Okay, as long as no errors occur there, they call next to go to step 2. I think this is the same thing. Let's read it. So my database find one. If there is an error, then you do next. If there is not an error, then you write another if statement which will redirect to home page. Else, if this is a truthy value, then you do this. If it's not a truthy value, then you insert a username and a password, which is what we wrote. Okay, then error doc. If error response, redirect to home page. Else, next. The inserted document is held within the ops opportunity of the doc. So docs.op0. Pretty cool. Let me go here and paste it. Copy and then paste it. That's comprehensive, to say the least. Okay, I've saved it. Let's run it. If there are errors, then we'll know. There was an error. This says uncaught error 0. I want to see. I do pass all the tests, but this says okay, there was an uncaught error. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'll also open MongoDB to check what the data looks like in here. Yeah, I'm already logged in. Already have an account. Please log in with Google. Authenticate with Google. I'm doing the same thing here. Yeah, another yawn, and I'll make some coffee for myself, so you guys don't have to look at my yawning face. Yep, we have a database with this username and this password. Pretty cool. Okay, next. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee for myself. I'll be right back. I'll be right with you. Sorry about that, I had to take care of some business and I realized the live was still on, so I hopped back in instead of, closing it and starting it again. Okay. So next is hashing our passwords. Is it? Going back to the information security section, you may remember that storing plain text passwords is never okay. Now it is time to implement bcrypt to solve this issue. Bcrypt has already been added as a disadvantage. Okay, you will need to handle hashing in two key areas, where you handle registering or saving a new account, and when you check to see that a password is correct on login. Yeah. So, okay, handle registering and okay. Currently on your registration route, you insert a user's plain text password into the database like so. Password request body password. Yeah, that's exactly how I write it. req dot body. We have username and password. That's where it is. Hash the passwords instead by adding the following before your database logic. Constant hash equals bcrypt dot hash sync request dot body dot password equals 12. Copy that. It's supposed to be before the database logic. Will it be inside the client or outside it? To find that out, I have to check. Is it inside? Wait a minute. Where did they do it? Oh yeah, we also have to do that, right? Secure bcrypt, yeah, we do have to do that. But where is that bcrypt thing? It's inside the register. Okay. So if I go to app root register, inside post, this is where I do it. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Literally copy and paste. Anyway, I'll also add the required keyword. Pretty cool. Right, next is replacing the requested body password in the database, saving with just password hash. Yeah, we have to do that, right? So now in here I will change this to this. Yeah. On your authentication strategy, you check for the following in your code. If password is not equal to user.password. After making the previous changes, now there is that if statement. If password, that's the one. After making the previous changes, which is this, now user.password is a hash. Yeah. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to define it outside? Are you a global variable or a local variable? I think it's a constant, so it's probably local. We'll know. After making before making a change to the existing code, notice how the statement is checking if the password is not equal, then return non-authenticator. With this in mind, change the code to look as follows if properly checked. Just a second, my phone's ringing. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back. Interesting. Is the camera set now? Yep, it is set now. Right, now I have to change that password test to... wait a minute. Change that code to look as follows. So instead of this, I'm going to use this. I say. What was it before? It was like this. And now it was like this. Pretty cool. That is all it takes to implement one of the most important security features when you have to store password. That is fun. So bcrypt.compares it. If this is untrue, then you return this. And also return, after that, after the if statements are done, you do this, right? That is cool. Okay, I think I'm finished. Let's start. Check, and we pass. Down the rabbit hole we go indeed. Okay, right now everything you have is in your server.js file. This can lead to hard to manage code that isn't very expandable. Create two new files, roots.js and auth.js. Gladly. Roots.js and auth.js. Pretty cool. Both should start with the following code. Okay. And roots.js, save and save. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Okay, now in the top of your server file, okay, require these files like so. Constant roots equals require roots.js at the top of the file, which is this area, I suppose. This one. Right after you establish a successful connection with the database, instantiate each of them like so. As what? Do I just instantiate them this way? I mean, I can do that. Require these files like so. I'll also need to do this, by the way. This will be what? Auth auth.js. Cool. Right, then what? Right after you establish a successful connection with the database, where do I connect it to the database? This is where I do it. Okay, connect. But I'll confirm what I'm doing. Auth.js. Wait a minute. This is clean up your project with modules. Oh, this is the one. Okay. So I go to server.js. I want to see what they mean by instantiating. I mean, how do I instantiate it as a variable? This is how I do it. Oh, okay. So it's not new or anything. I just instantiate it this way. Okay. Where does it begin? This database thing. Okay. Right after you establish a successful connection. So that is the successful connection, I think. My database. Or is it after? I think it's before. This helps us connect to the database. Anyway, next is what? My database is connection. So that is the one. Okay. So roots app in my database. Is it my database or is it my DB? It is my database, so it's of course it's after the connection. Very good. Okay, so roots and auth done. Next, finally take all of your roots in your server. Okay, let's finish reading that sentence first. Take all of the roots in your server and paste them into your new files and remove them from your server file. Also take the ensure authenticated function, since it was specifically created for routing. Now we will have to correctly add the dependencies in which are used, such as constant equals passport equals require passport at the very top above the export line in your roots.js file. Got it? So app.root from here till here, cut command X, and I go to roots and I paste my code. Let's confirm what we are doing is correct or not. If I go to roots, we have, of course I have also have to require that. Am I supposed to do that inside it? I'm supposed to do that inside the exports thing. Okay, so I'll paste that here. Okay, we have root at the root level, then we have the login, we have the profile, we have the log out. I do not see log out. The logout is here. Then we also have register, which is long. Then passport.authenticate. This is all in the roots page. Okay, authenticate is here, passport.authenticate. Yep. Then we also have app.use. I'm also supposed to copy that, it seems. Okay, go to server.js. I'm also supposed to move this. Am I also supposed to remove this new local strategy? I didn't see it here. I think I'm supposed to do that in the auth.js, this one, authorization, and the serialized user and whatnot. Yeah. So app.use. Now, according to this, first it has root at root, then it has login, then it has profile, and then log out. Let's move that code then. After the profile, we should see log out. Yes. Interesting. Format, please. Document, please. Yeah, that is much better. Come on, save. If I go to roots here, inside register we have this much. Then we have passport.authenticate. Why is that in here? Interesting. App.root ends here, then login ends here, that profile, then log out. Then we have register. Inside that is this passport authenticate. Okay, makes sense. Then we have app.use, and then we have this function, ensure authenticated. Okay, let's also get that function while we're at it. It's in the roots.js file. Enter and save. Okay, let's continue reading this. Also take ensure authenticated function. Yep. I also have to require these now. So if I go to server.js, what are we getting? So of course roots. Passport. Yeah, we'll need passport. Keep adding them until no more errors exist and your server file no longer has any routing except for the root in the catch block. Do the same thing in your auth.js file with all the things related to authentication, such as serialization and the setting up. Okay, got it. Right, we have passport here. Do we have any undefined variables we want to know this way? Actually, yeah. One will be passport and the other will be bcrypt. Why is bcrypt here? Are we authenticating something here? Passport not authenticate. Command F bcryp. Yes, we do use bcrypt here when we are registering data. Cool. That's the roots. Those are the roots. And now I move passport from here till here. I mean to the next file, which is this. Here I'll also need to import passport and bcrypt. Bcrypt. Very cool. Do we use bcrypt anywhere here? Yes, the color. Yeah, that tells me that we do use bcrypt here. Yep. Got it. Thank you. Now I'll also save this file. I'll ask it to format the document. Format this document as well. Save. Format this document as well. Very good. That looks crispier, cleaner. Now I'll check. So the auth also needs local strategy. Oh yeah, the local strategy object. Yes, my bad. And also MongoDB. Yeah. In that case, I'll paste all of this. Cool. Module.exports holds serial user, serialize and deserialize user, and also passport.use. I'll also move these based on the format that these guys are following in order to avoid problems with my code. Yeah, so that's done. Auth, root and server saved. Let's also check what am I supposed to import. Password and bcrypt. Okay, let's save this, cancel and run. Are there any errors? Nope. Okay, I think that means I passed this. I do. And that's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys again in the next live video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again.